Okay, do you see it, hon?
Not yet.
Oh man, that was good.
What you think,
Hmm?
Mike?
Is that good?
What do you think? You're the one that's gotta like it.
I don't think you did anything.
Huh?
What? He says he doesn't think I did anything. I work hard as your IT guy, Dad.
Looks good.
I'll take that 25 cents and pennies, please.
I got it right here.
Did you pay up?
Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Dad, spare change. Hope you've had a good day, too. I'm typing this, I guess. I bet my son a Canadian quarter that he couldn't fix what I had going on. I didn't know I had an issue, but it seemed that my last stream had like a black border all the way around it when I switched to Streamlab to OBS, and so he was trying to help me fix it, and he said he fixed it, and I didn't think he did anything, and I bet him a Canadian quarter that it wasn't fixed.
Needless to say, you're out a quarter.
So I'm out a Canadian quarter.
Has Cooper been out since you've been home?
No.
I'm gonna get Jacob to come let him out.
Hope all y'all are staying dry. How is it up in Tennessee, Dad? Spare change. Hey, Jason, how are you? You slipped in there in between them. I didn't see you. Hadn't really planned to stream tonight, but I don't have to work in the morning. I got that dentist appointment, get a root canal later in the day. So I thought, what the heck? And then my son told me that my stream view didn't look right. So I thought I would check that, and the only way I could really check it was to get on. So here we are.
I don't think he's been out all day, Jacob. And it's raining. He's not gonna want to go. He needs to go though. Go right. Go out, buddy. He'll let you right back in. Go potty. Just let him go potty and let him back in.
Rain moving in the evening. It's been raining here all day long. We're on the east side of that influx of all that weather coming through. I don't know. I might give him 30 cents, Stephanie. He's a good kid, though.
Didn't even go.
We just let the dog out. He like went out there and did a super fast poop break. Then he was back at the door.
He did not want to go out.
So we still have more than half the box that we were doing to search. So we'll continue on with the pennies. I've also got another box of pennies and a box of nickels, so we could do either one of those next. I also have a mail call from Southern Metal to open, and it's supposed to have a couple of upgrades for my album on my walkers, so that would be cool. We'll open that in a little bit, get some more people in. Hey, Shelly. How's your day been? Tomorrow I'm going to go back to the bank and try to swap the 2 boxes of nickels and a box of penny that I wrapped, and get me another couple of boxes. Yep, really. Although our old dog, he stayed in all day long. I think today this is the first time he's wanted to go out.
He hadn't wanted to go. I tried to let him out earlier. He would not go, and I can't fight him.
Back to work. First day of classes at college. I hear you, Shelley.
I remember those days.
I waited for a while to see if Baseman was going to stream also, so when I haven't seen him on or a comment video, I thought I'd jump on for a while. Hey, Stan. Okay, drive safe, brother. Baby's all grown up. The dreaded garbage can. I'm gonna put my keyboard on top of it though, so that I can't just arbitrarily toss things in it. That's the plan anyway. It's a 92D. Look for the wide AM on it. I mean the close AM. They grow up fast, Shelley. Well, but then where did I put my wrappers? See, that's what was going on, because I'd unwrap a roll, and then I would chunk it in the roll in the garbage can, And then I would look at the coins and then separate the coins and then I had a bucket on the same side that I was putting the castaways, and that's where I run into trouble at. I made the same motion to the bucket, but I went to the garbage can. Four coppers, all we had in that row. And that's a pretty 63. Take a look at that one. To be in a row. Take a look at that one. I'm gonna make an adjustment on my camera. I shouldn't lose audio, but give me just a second. Hey, BH Ringer. I'll have our video back up in just a second.
What happened to your video?
I wanted to change something on the settings. That was a blazer from an ordinary penny box, though.
Are you back up?
Yeah, fixing to be.
Okay. 'Cause there's such a delay, I can't tell.
I got one more purchase to make for my setup, and that's a better mount for the camera. I was trying to see. And that was not what I was expecting to happen.
Move your knife. Okay.
But yeah, that's a blazer for sure for 63. How's everything in your world today, BH? Found a gold Mikey. Wow. That's some friend, B.H. Ringer. Did he just give you the coins to hunt, or did you buy them from him? That's what I need to find, is a gold Mikey and a bank box of pennies. Another 2009. Be the first find of this part of the box, I guess. Although I consider that Blazer 63 a find. Yeah, that would be a good video, B.H. Ringer. Anytime you find a gold coin. Oh, cool, Mikey. I'm glad those worked for you good. That was very generous of Daniel, and I'm glad they made it safely to you. Oh, good deal, BH. That's still a good program for utilizing your cell phone for getting a better view of coins. I'm glad that worked for you. That must have been quite a shock to find a gold coin in that. Hey, Muzzle Shell. Shelly found a wide AM, I think, last week, a 2000 wide AM. Haven't seen one of those found in a while. Let's see if this is one. Nope. We got 2 more subscribers today, I saw. So we're at 124 now, so we're still climbing. That's a good thing. Can will be on tonight, so we could do a raid over on his. I don't think he's auctioning tonight. I think he's doing just a lounge time, but it's always a good time of chat and a little music. If you're having a dull day or a down day, can liven you up. Yeah, you know, every time I want to hunt coins, I got to go in the backyard and dig up another mason jar. Hey, Copper Owl. For me, it's evening right now. I'm on days, so I got off unexpectedly at 3 o'clock. I was expecting to have a 10 or 11 hour day, but we got off in 8 hours, so I was thankful for that. I don't know what it is about day shift. Night shift, I don't get sleepy. I can go to work, get through the day in good order, night or however you want to look at it, and you know, even come home with a little bit of gas in the tank. But on day shift, I stay so sleepy. It is just crazy, stupid sleepy. If the line stopped for a little bit, it's all I could do to stay awake. But I don't have that issue on nights for some reason, even when I don't sleep. It's a pretty nice '09. Find number 3. Seaweed, how you doing, brother? I haven't had a chance to watch that, Copper Owl, but I looked at the video, after the replay afterward, and I saw a comment. So I guess you must have made it to 50 likes. Was that the thing? If you made it to 50 likes, your daughter was going to get to paint your fingernails? That right there, my brother, is sacrificing for the cause. Made it to 35, and if you made it to 35, then she got to paint your fingernail. That's cool. I saw that you had her on. That was nice. That was a cool stream to have your daughter on. It looked like she stayed for the whole stream too. Nice seaweed. Have you got plans for your next live stream, seaweed? So did you find silver in the box? In Woozy's box? That was just one box though. Stickerized half. Hey, John Jacobs. Sweet. That's nice, John Jacob. I started a new book today, Shelley, by William W. Johnstone. Have you ever read any of his westerns? Hey, Patrick. Yeah, I've got back over on Streamlabs now, but when I did swap back over the other day, my son said that my stream had a kind of a black border around it. I didn't realize. We went back and looked at the replay, and I saw it. And so he helped me adjust the the border a little bit, so I think it looks better today than it did that last half when I got back on the other night. He writes some really good westerns, Shelley, if you like westerns. He's got a character in it called Preacher, and some of his books are like from the early frontier mountain man days in the Rocky Mountains. He's got a lot of books, so he's really a prolific writer. Using big words today. I was hoping Baseman was going to get on tonight. I kind of waited a little bit to see if he was going to put out a comment video, but he must not have been able to get boxes still. So we've found a couple of 09s. The best coin so far has probably been this 63 Blazer that we found earlier. Sounds good, seaweed. Yes, you're right, seaweed. Everybody keep Pa in your prayers and in your thoughts, and just give his family time to heal and get through the grieving process and get ready to be back on his feet. And, you know, he just needs to know that we'll be here for him when he's ready. Okay, I didn't see that BH ringer. Thank you. Thank you. That's what y'all were saying. He's off on a trip. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought I had missed something somewhere in the chat. I mean, we got 14 viewers. We could do my mail call now. I got Southern Metals, the stuff that I got from him, and we kind of inadvertently used his store. He really didn't have any walkers in there, but he was nice and kind enough to go through and look through his his stash, not for, hey, L&W, not for like his giveaways and things, to see if he had any of the dates that I was looking for. And I think there's a couple in there, so we'll see when we open them. I thought I saw a video on where you were searching for the DDO's Copper Owl. I didn't see the length of it. I didn't know what that was. Okay, all right. So Copper Owl will be on later tonight if you guys are still up and need a coin distraction. So 94, looking for the doubled arch. Haven't ever found one of those. Yeah, seaweed, I did that too, and it does make it, because I had several times that I dropped the Wi-Fi and lost the stream temporarily. Was able to get it to come back on, but, well, except for one time, I think, but Ethernet wire is really the way to go. And I was the last one in the house to acquire that. Of course, everything I was doing, I was fine with just fixing my desktop so that it would use Wi-Fi. But once I got started doing this, it requires a little more, I believe. Do you have a plan on what you might hunt next, seaweed? We can start advertising for you. Get the word out there. Hey, Southern Metal. Well, good. While you're here, we can open your mail. We got 16 viewers now. That's pretty much top marks for me. So let me finish this roll here, and then we'll open up some mail I got today from Southern Metal. It's a 98, so it has the wide AM, if you can find one. And 99 is the hard year to find on that, I believe. Am I right on that? Thought that was going to be a Wheatie by the front of it. $70S. Okay, so this is what I got in the mail today. It's funny, Southern Metal, I got your email. When did I get that? I don't think I got that till today. Yeah, at 3:38 p.m. I got the email saying that it had shipped. And then I got home and it was in the mailbox. Man, that is some fast service. Southern Metal got the hook up. Woo, 10,000 dimes. I'd have to have an adult beverage to take that on. Okay, so let's see what we got. So everybody, Southern Metal, as you all probably know, does coin roll hunts and what have you for on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Sometime impromptu penny or nickel hunts or box battles or whatever comes to mind on that. And he's also one of the only streams that I know of that has started a store for you to choose your item for your donation. So he has a ton of things in the store. So if y'all get a chance, check out Southern Metal and participate in a stream one day, and check out the store that he has for so when you donate for his hunts, you get a number of points. I want to say 1,500 points that you can spend in his store, and he had all the items there listed with a with a point number by them. And so you just pick the items you want, and then the store deducts it. Oh, 71D DDO. So our first thing out of the box. And then a nice 79. And so Southern Metal, what is it that you call the other little drawing you do? Carp. And did you get my grinnell added to the fishing thing yet? Okay. All right. It's hard for me to remember. And what do you call these coins? What's the drawing that you do for the foreign coins? We got a all right, let's see what the coinoscope says here. Let's see if it will identify this bad boy. And everybody knows about coinoscope, right? So you take a coin that you want to identify and you put it in the image crosshairs. A South Korea 101. Cart prize, completely random, almost worthless prize. It's worth 25.25 euro. So this is a South Korea 101, 2003, but this one's not 2003, it's a 96. And then we have 20 francs. And then a very small 5-cent piece. And 25 kuros. 1974 from Turkey. So that was the cart prize that night, and everybody gets to draw from that as they go through their prizes. And I think I had won an end of stream on the previous week, maybe, that is in here also. You can't fish in the South without catching a grinnell every now and then. Yeah, this was the end of stream 72 proof set. It's magic seaweed. So can I wave it over my tube of walkers over here and find a 20D? So 72 mint set. Very nice. Proof set, rather. That was the end of stream. And these are two of the choices that I made from the store. And I'm not going to open these. I got one before that I opened because I just wanted to see them. But these I'm going to keep closed, because not that I would ever sell them, but they do seem to bring a pretty good premium if they're unopened. So this is a 62. So this each should have Benjis in them, a 62 and a 63 mint set. So should have the silver half, silver quarters, silver dime. And then we settled on some walkers that I think are going to fill dates in my album. And I also really like this 1883 V-nickel. And it's there's 2 years, there's 2 varieties in that year. And one has the cents on the bottom and one doesn't. And I've got the other one somewhere. So this is the 1883 V-nickel that I have also. It's in better shape as far as the, you can see Liberty on the top. It's really in good shape, 183, but you can see under the V it does not have the cents. And so this one is a rarer coin because it's the one that has cents under the V. So there were 2 different nickels that year. So I saw that in the store. I thought that would be cool to have. So we got that. catching up on the chat there. So we have a 23 S, a 16 P, and a 17, to see if it's got the mint mark on it. I think it's a P2. Let's change to the bigger scope. Oh, Southern Metal, thank you. I didn't realize that. So 1916P. And then a 1917. Ooh, I was looking in the wrong spot. This is an obverse mint mark on this. And I didn't catch that. An S. Okay, so this is a 1917 S on the obverse. I forgot those years had them on both sides, so that's cool. And a 23 S, 23S. Three more spots filled. Thank you, Southern Metal, for the extra effort. I really appreciate it. And I like the toning on that. Three spots filled. The 17S obverse with the mint mark on the obverse, and a 1916P. Yeah, it was. I was looking on the back, Southern Metal. I didn't even think that I had made it on on that. So, all right. So cool. I appreciate that. I've got the 2 mints, the mint coins, and then the nickel I'm going to put in my miscellaneous album. So that was a good mail call. And the 1971 DDO. Southern Metal. Okay. Back to the pennies. It's a nice giveaway, seaweed. B8 Ringer, you'll have to keep us posted on what you find and as you hunt through those bags. There's a wheat penny. First one for this hunt. $51D. Yeah, those are the only ones I kept in the bags, Shelly, were the mint sets, and the coins inside the envelopes are in protective bags that came from the mint. So I've got another one here that I opened. So this is what it would look like inside the envelope that the coins are in. So they're actually sealed inside that. Thank you, Stephanie. That would not be good. Yeah, I guess when they were put up, we just really didn't know that. It took some time for it to show up. Those those pack that Allison's ASEs were in, they toned because they were in that, and you could see it. Wow, Seaweed. What's his channel? Just rain, Copper Owl. Rain and wind, but haven't lost any power or had any major issues with it. Just rain, rain, rain. Hey, Wolf Riviera, how are you? Yeah, I don't know if I can find one, but some of Allison's ASEs were stored in PVC flips, and some of those got some toning on them. This was one. I don't know if you can see it along the top edge. It's got a little bit of a dark coloration. But we live and learn. Coin Patrol. Does the college football start next weekend or the next weekend? Okay. I was asking Allison. I hadn't checked to see when Alabama was playing their first game. I know, Muscle. We keep gaining. We got a couple more today. Brittany Lejeune and who else was it? Scratch and go crazy. both joined today. So that was cool. He is, Shelley, I believe. You know, I wish there was a way to better, even out the conferences. The SEC had just gotten to be such a powerhouse for TV ratings and everything that goes along with that, the money and everything else. I'm assuming, that's the reason they wanted to come to the SEC was for the contract and the things that the SEC has got going for it. I mean, I'm fine with it, but there's a lot of history in those other conferences too that it's all kind of a money grab now. Now that's a pretty bad shape Pa's cabin there. Hey, J. Ram, I didn't see you come in. Yes, the thing you can't tell who, unless you get the notification on YouTube, you can't really tell who subscribed and who didn't. So sometimes I miss people as they come in, and I can't really go see. Sometimes I'll see my number go up, but I don't get any name associated with it. Yeah, it's a power play, Copper Owl. It's still football to me, but it's big business now. I mean, I saw an article that said the new Alabama quarterback usage of his name and image and all that kind of stuff, the money they're getting, he's getting 7 figures to play college ball. And I guess if nothing else, them getting, and they should get money. I mean, I believe they should get money for playing these high-profile games that are played, because the universities are making millions, and I believe they should get money. And I guess on the bright side of that coin is the fact that the schools that have been caught, and I say caught, it's like the old NASCAR saying, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. But paying players to come to play. If your school has enough airtime and I guess the need to try to pay a player to come is going to be kind of an old thing if they're getting their own money now. But I don't know how that works. I mean, if you're in a lower tier school that doesn't have the TV presence, I mean, those guys are not going to make that much money then. Am I right on that? So how do you make that, or do you need to make it fair? Is it just going to be a talent-based thing where the talent should get the money, just like they do in the NFL? There's a wheat cent, number 2 for this half. What we got? Ooh, that's an oldie. 39. 1939. That's the oldest one of the box, maybe, I think. Cool, Seaweed. He's a cool kid. Right, Copper Owl. And they should get paid. I do believe that. I think it's the right thing to do. But it's not as fair a deal to some of the kids that are playing in the lower tiered schools, because Alabama and the Georgias and Oklahomas, and they're going to be getting Michigans the majority of the lion's share of that money. Yeah, that's me too, I mean, and I guess the ones that are making the big money were going to go and make the big money anyway. But making 7 figures for your name and image on the college level, I think, is a little much. I tell you what, with the job that Mac Jones is showing up in New England, Saban certainly hasn't lost his any rep for preparing pro players. I watched some of that game last night, and I've been following him on the news, and he is really doing well up there, I think. I mean, there's rumor that he might bump Cam Newton out of the starting spot. I don't think he will. I think they'll start Cam and then let it naturally go from there, but he's certainly been doing a good job. I don't have a pro team, but I like to watch the teams that have players that I know from Alabama. So Could be. I haven't read much about it, but I've seen some things about that being on kind of shaky ground. Some lucky lint. So we found a couple of wheat pennies in this half of the box. A few 09s. A really nice 63. At the end of the day, you can't blame the kids for taking the money. I think they've needed that part of it for a while, but in the same way, it kind of takes away from the appeal of college ball being college ball. You know, now it's just going to be a bunch of extra pro games. Five more rows and we'll be done with this box. Seaweed, I think a good idea for you would be a really short video, and these things get a ton of views, that you do just a 45-second or so video, and you could do your donut shop find for the day. When you have something that's worth showing, just do a short video, and you can edit it and put it on your computer. You don't have to post it right away, but that would be a good way for you to get some airtime out there. It would just be coin shop finds of the day. Let that be the title, and keep the videos short, because that one that I posted, just a 5-second video, that thing's almost had 800 views. But I think people would look for that, and it would give you some content, and it would give you something every day. You could sit down and do a short video of what you got from the donut shop today. I think that would be a good way to get some airtime for you. And once you did the first one, if your son needed to help you get started, you could pick that up pretty easy, I believe, and you could do it with the setup you've already got. You wouldn't need a lot of extra. Cool, John Jacob. found much in the variety. Got 4 more rows to go. Doing decent on the copper though. That's funny, BH Ringer. It just hit me. He's always coming in from the donut shop with these cool little finds. And that would be good clip videos to do to get you some content out there. Hey, Jim Cantor. The 92D, I'll look for the close AM. The D and P is supposed to have it, if they have it. And that's not. See the spacing between the A and M and E is equal. It's a wide AM. We need the close AM in that. Thank you for stopping by, Jim. I'm going to get you that list soon. I got to update it. Welcome back, Southern Metal. How's the dimes going? Okay. I'll look him up, Stephanie. I do like to watch metal detecting. I need to get my fat butt out there and do it some more. I've got a nice detector and I haven't used it in quite a while. I wish we lived closer to a beach. No, Stephanie, I'm not doing anything with those. I mean, I've got a decent selection of the silver dimes. I don't have them dated out in an album or anything like that. Just haven't really latched on to the dimes as far as putting them in an album. I'll get to that one day. I just keep them in a tube. I found 3 Roosevelt dimes with my metal detector. And silver's a pretty thing when you turn it over in the ground. All right, this was the last row. I didn't announce last row. What are we gonna do next? We ended up with 5 wheat pennies, a bunch of 09s. 09s were in, had a couple that were nice, but 09s were kind of not in great shape, but we did find a bunch of them. And then the 1963 Blazer penny was very nice. Oldest wheat was a 39D, or P. And then we found 15 09s out of the box. Hey, High Pocket, how are you? Well, if y'all want me to, I will do a be right back deal and go get some coffee going and take care of a couple of things I need to take care of, and then I'll come back on and y'all decide whether we do nickels or pennies. Is that okay with you guys? Talk amongst yourselves. I will be back shortly. Okay, coffee's brewing. So Nichols, huh? Was that the? I've got them separated. I don't. They won't be mixed, so it doesn't matter which one we go to next. Does not matter. Welcome, NorCal. Yeah, Stephanie was telling me about your channel. Did you post a link, Stephanie? So that penny was a 58 wheat that I've got off to the side over here. I think L&W we're talking about. And then this is the 63 we found in that last box. Was really nice also. I'll have to go pour the coffee up when it's done, but aside from that, I'm good to hunt again. We'll go for another hour and a half or so. We'll shoot for 10 o'clock Central Time finish if y'all are okay with that. I should be well worn out by then. So, got a box of nickels, and it's been checked. It is circulated. It does have some newer ones in there. This is another Arkansas box, so we saw a good many 2021s in the one that we did the other day. So we'll see how this one goes, but it looks like it's got no problem, NorCal. Thank you for showing up. And give me just a second. I did not see. Oh, there we go. So I'm not sure what side. Let me see what happened when I click on that. Okay. Okay, Stephanie and NorCal, this should be a command now for you. There we go. first row nickels. Hey, Gina R. How are you this evening? Yeah, would be the link I think that I posted also in his command, and I will go back and find his main channel in a little while and update that command to go to his page and not that one video. I remember I was hunting a playground one time, and this is going to sound mean. I don't know why I'm telling it. But I had found one silver dime there as I was hunting some days before. But I was just finding tons of pennies and clad coins and what have you. And I ended up with a crowd of little kids around me from the playground. It wasn't during a school day, but it was a school playground. And so I got to where I was letting them help me. When I would find a target, I'd let them use the pinpointer to find it. And I found a target, and I'd let them use the pinpointer, and then I turned it over, and I had been giving them the clad coins, but I turned it over, and it was a silver dime, and I didn't give it to them. I kept it. They said, "Oh, can we have that one?" I said, "Nope, you can't have that one." We are fine, just weathering the rain from this hurricane that's came in. Thank you, Seaweed. She deserves it. She has a super channel. Have a good night, Mikey. Get some sleep. Okay, now your link NorCal should go to your main page and not just that one video. Yeah, and if any of you haven't joined our Discord, feel free to join that. Stephanie just posted the link for it. It's a good place to share pictures of coins or metal detecting finds or whatever you want to share for that day. There's a little buying and selling that goes on, so maybe find a good deal. Not much selling, but mostly finds and things people treasure. And mate, we got an art club going there with diamond dot painting. My wife and Stephanie and Shelly enjoy doing that. Wow, B8 ringer, that's exciting. I bet he's glad that you're looking through them so that nothing's missed. That would be exciting to look through a bag like that with the foreign coins. Of course, I wouldn't know what I was looking for. I'd spend most of my time looking up the coins to see what they were, I guess, probably. So 47 I saw there. I thought it was going to be silver for a second. To me, it's got that coloring, but it's a 47 with some dark toning to it. First find of the box. Cool, NorCal. So everybody subscribe, and is it a comment video? So leave a comment, follow the rules for NorCal's upcoming giveaway. Yes, CoinScope is good. CoinScope is wise. Give me 1 second. Let me pour this coffee up, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. There, I see a 54 peeking out from the back there. That's find number 2. Put the 64s aside and look at the D's. All at once instead of stopping every time I come across one. Because that would be a long one, a long video. Me too. I haven't found a buffalo in a minute. There's a 47. Another 47. This is a D. This one was a D. So 2 47Ds and a 54P so far. It's not bad. We're on row number 5. Row number 5. I see some of the damaged coins like this one, and it reminds me of the Steve Martin movie called The Jerk, when the guy was up on the hillside shooting at him and he kept hitting the cans and he said, "He's mad at the cans, get away from the cans." And I'm like, he's mad at the nickels, because somebody beat that one pretty good. He's mad at the cans. Stay away from the cans. That was a funny movie. Roll number 6. I think these boxes these are from Arkansas, and they have found one V-nickel through 100 boxes or something like that. I don't know. And they didn't find it. They lent that box to another person, and they found the V-nickel. Somebody put Pa's stream up. If NorCal's not subscribed to it, he would really enjoy, and your daughter may enjoy watching his channel, NorCal, when he comes back on. They've had a family tragedy and that they are dealing with right now. But in another couple of weekends, hopefully he'll be up to getting back to hunting coins again. And he does $50 hunts on Saturday with his son, 10-year-old son Hudson. And so your daughter might like to watch that too. I don't know what kind of attention span she would have for watching a $50 hunt that went for 5 or 6 hours, but Y'all know what that is, don't you? Somebody want to make a guess on what that is? Silver nickel.
Did you find one?
Yep.
Nice.
1944. It's worn. He's got a little wear on him. It's a Denver Mint. Everybody see the D? Silver nickel, our first big find for the box. 1944. War nickel. That would in row 6. Row number 6, 44 war nickel. Now let's get Stephanie's buffalo. Let's get Stephanie's buffalo knocked out. Got some wear on it. I mean, that is almost like a pocket coin feel.
Oh man.
Allison's trying to push through and finish a painting she's working on.
I'm tired though.
She's tired. I don't know if she's gonna make it.
I'm gonna get it. I'm fixing to turn on some AC/DC.
Oh Lord, y'all are y'all are fixing to hear some humming in the background.
Get through this.
So just be prepared. It's pleasant.
I'm gonna try not to sing tonight.
She cannot help it. It is not intentional.
I'm gonna try not to, but I got to have something to get me pumped back up.
Hey Jimmy, how are you doing? We just found a 44 war nickel. So we had one good find, and we've had 2 in the 40s and 1 in the 50s. Aside from that, and I'm keeping the 64Ds over here. I will take a look at the mint mark on those at some point. We're going to stream till 10 o'clock. That's going to be the cutoff. If we finish the box, fine. If not, we'll continue, maybe, I don't know, maybe in the morning. My appointment's at 1 o'clock. So there's another war nickel. War nickel number 2. We're getting hot. Another D. Yeah, that's right. I knew that, John Jacobs. I just misspoke. So 2 44D war nickels. This one's in a little better shape. This could be a good box. Already a good box. There's a 59. 59 and a 44 war nickel. Now we need a speared bison. There's a 49. Not a war nickel, not a silver, but it is an older, what we would call a keeper. There's an off-center strike on that one. It's a 62, but it's way off-center. Doesn't hardly have a rim above the head. There's a 48. And I want to look at this nickel on the bigger scope.
I hope I have enough of these.
This nickel looks doubled to me. The 4 look like it's doubled high. The the zeros on the inside doubled to the right and north. The 2 looks like it's doubled to inside. Can't see the serif good on it. Could be machine doubling though. Yeah, because it kind of goes away when you twist it. Yeah, I think that's machine doubling if it's anything. Good night, Shelley. I hope you sleep well. I will be attempting that feat before much longer myself. When I'm on days, I get up at 3:30 in the morning. Yeah, I think so. I'll set it aside, seaweed. I'll spend more time on it. I haven't ever been right on one of those yet, but you can't find if you don't look, so I'll keep looking. Yeah, that's what I did, Southern Metal. When I looked at it, then when I turned it, it went away. So good point. I had come across that. I still set it aside. I'll look at it again some more later, but I agree with your assessment on that. When I turned it, it went away. Good tip. It's all good, Stephanie. No problemo. Yeah, I can see that seaweed. That's an apt name for it.
This is your song.
Do what? Oh, yeah, that's my song. Welcome to the jungle.
You know where you are. You in the jungle, baby.
Oh, sorry. Thank you, Southern Metal. Thank you, thank you. I guess we've all done that a couple of thousand times, huh? Southern metal. I saw German coins and collectibles. Somebody had given him one of those squashed coins, like you put on a railroad track or run through one of those turn presses. We're starting to rack up the finds. We've had several in the 40s. We had 2 44 D war nickels. What's that 62 doing over there? There's an '09 nickel. It's a low mintage, I believe. Well, thank you, Stephanie. 1911 British halfpenny. Stephanie ordered me a Strike It Rich book, one that you look for coin errors in. Oh, she's jamming. Okay, we got a 55 nickel here, so if it's a D, it would be a semi-key date. I think it's a 55. Yeah. And it is a D. So that is not the key date. Or semi-key date. Still a fine, a 55 and an '09, 2 war nickels. Come on, Buffalo. There's a 47, the third 47 we found. This is a 47p. I think the other two was a D and a P. Yeah, so two P's and a D, 47s. Yeah, it's almost mind-boggling to keep up with. Just a nasty nickel. I'm somewhat colorblind, so I don't do good edge searching nickels. That one had a hard life too, to only be a year older than I am. $56. Racking up the older nickels. That's the best I've done in quite a while for war nickels. I don't know that I've ever found two in a box, much less in the first few rows like that. There's another 09 P. Southern Metal, how are the dogs looking this year?
I'll be so glad to finish this.
There's a 57. bucket of nickels getting heavy between my legs. I want to get me another of the small copies of the Red Book. I haven't gotten the 2021 yet, and I don't want the big one, but I lent a guy at work my small copy. There's a 57 of my Red Book, and he hasn't brought it back yet. There's a 47. That's the fourth 47 we found. 3 P's, then a D. There's the 04. So the matter is that the P or the D that's supposed to have the doubling on the 04. I know I've been told that 1,000 times probably, but I can never remember. Welcome back, Wolf. Yeah, it's been a good box. Good choice, Stephanie. Hey, U.S. Silver Stacker. How are you tonight? There's a 51. Yeah, Patrick, we're doing pretty good. We've got 2 silver war nickels, both 44Ds. And we're in the 15 count with 40s and 50s. We found 2 09s. So all we need is a buffalo. Oh, look right here. Can you see? I know I really need to work on. Can you see the S on the war nickel here? I just started to fan these out, and we have found another war nickel. See the S? That was what I saw on top as I looked. So we have a 42S war nickel. 42S. There's There's the big OS. It's got some gunk on it. Some hard living. 1942. Three war nickels. I think that's the most I've ever found in a box, and we're not to the halfway point yet. Silver Stacker, did I say hello to you coming in? Welcome. There's a pretty old four. You see a lot of doubling on these, but that doubling is straight up. And to me, that is a sign of machine doubling, not a DDO. I mean, you can really see it on the top of the two there. Hey, JC Like Pound. Pretty good box so far, JC. We found 3 war nickels and several in the 40s and 50s. And I keep looking at these 2004s trying to find a DDO. I'm gonna have to make myself a note, Stephanie, 'cause I forget. By the time I hunt the next nickel box, I'll be trying to remember again. Yeah, supposedly on the 2004 P, I believe Stephanie looked it up. There's supposed to be a DDO variety. Should see a split syrup on the 4 and the 2. And then, of course, the others, the speared bison, everybody looks for. Haven't found one of those either. But yeah, Variety Vista doesn't show any kind of DDO on the 2004 D. It does show it on the P Peace Dollar, the one with the handshake on the back, and then the 2005 P Buffalo also has a DDO. FS 101 on the satin finish. That's on the satin finish for the 2005. So it's the P and the Peace that I need to be looking for P and Peace. Maybe I can remember it that way. Here's another 09. Okay, seaweed. Have a good night. Get you some sleep. We're going to be on about 30 more minutes. For any that want to hang with toward the end. U.S. Silver Stacker, is that the name of your YouTube channel? Do you have a YouTube channel? Good night, NorCal. Thanks for coming by. Good night, High Pocket. Sleep well. If I had to work tomorrow, I would have beat all of you to bed. Did you make it?
Huh?
Did you make it?
No, I'm almost there though. I can see the end. My back's killing me. Oh.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Have you ever watched these videos?
No, there's a 56. I haven't. Sorry about that. I need to put an alarm on it or something. Kind of like when you leave your blinker on too long. I'll tell her. She's trying to finish a diamond dot up before she goes to bed. I'm going to work at some point in changing my table out to a old school type desk that I have, a big wood desk that'll give me more room. This light that I'm using is, an adjustable, but it's a bar. It's about 18 to 24 inches wide, and so it would be better if it was across the front of the table and could shed light from here to here instead of from here to here. So I'm hoping that will make the camera focus better and be able to see the coins better on the camera when I get around to making that happen. I have the Whitman Classic, Patrick. It's nice. I like it. I've actually got two because the one is the 1909 through 95 that has all the wheats in it, and then I've got another one that goes from 95 on to a present. I've never tried to buy one of the Dansco albums, but I hear they're just really hard to get. Gina said you can still order them, but I don't know what the wait time is for them. I mean, it's well made though, Patrick. The pages are in good. It had these bolts that go through the pages, and then it has a screw on the back. That goes all the way through the pages to hold them on, and then it's slotted on the back, so it holds the pages really well. They turn, pretty good. But I've been happy with it. I think you'll like it. But I do like the classic. It's well built. It's right up there with the Dansco and up there with the Littleton books too. I agree, Patrick. You've been picking up some good stuff. Putting together some good stuff. You need to get some albums that can protect it. I love mine. I love all mine. Stephanie got me a really cool album for my walkers, and I was able to add 3 to it tonight from the package that Southern Metal sent from my donation last time. He was nice enough to go through some of his walkers, and there's another 09. 3 09s we found tonight. And it helped me fill a few spots. Yeah, I think the Whitman albums are the most available, and they're right up there. I mean, I don't think the Whitman Classic you would be upset with that. 49. Denver, 49.
Oh, I like this one. Nope, I haven't. But I like this one.
Yeah, you really need to do that, Patrick. You've been working on that Merc book forever.
The date. Giving all the pictures away.
Patrick, if you want to send me an email, I'll look through the ones I have. I doubt I have anything, though, that's of any rarity, because I've gotten them from the other streamers, from donations, and I'm sure that they're looking at them before they ship them to me. But I would be happy to look through and see if there's anything you might be able to use.
And it rolled right by. Oh, me, oh, my. Number 9.
15 more minutes. We've got six. This is the 16 rows from the end right here. You can grab my email if you want. Patrick, if you'll do exclamation point email, it should come up. We've got a few more to go. I don't know if I'm going to finish it tonight. I'm fading fast myself. But we are not on any kind of agenda. There's the oldest nickel so far, 1940. 3 years off first year. There's a 54. I think it's a 54. D. Yep, 54D. $54D. There's a 46. Almost silver. 1 year. 1 year out of silver. That was a good roll. Three more rows. We're going to call it a night. 3 more rows. 2 more after this one. I'll have 10 rows left. We'll see what I'm able to pick up from the bank tomorrow. And I will probably spend the morning rolling coins. So that would be nice if I could take 3 nickel boxes back and trade all of them if they've got them. It could be there. Those sneak up on me too. You just not expecting to find them, then all of a sudden they just pop up. Last 2 rows for the night. And then more than likely, I expect the numbers at work to pick up, so I don't foresee me being on again till Saturday on a live stream. Last roll. Okay, Patrick Johnson, I'll go through those. I've got a full tube of Merc dimes. That one looks suspicious right there. We shall see. It's a 52. That's the one I thought looked silvery. That's a 91, just dirty. There's a 59. It was a good roll. We're not sunk yet, Stephanie. We still got 10 rolls we could find that buffalo. We'll see how my procedure goes tomorrow, and who knows, I might get on for an hour or two. Yeah, I doubt I'll have anything, Patrick, but you never know what could be hiding in there. I'm more than happy to go through it. But that was a really good box so far with the 3 silver dimes, tons of 40s and 50s. The oldest nickel in the box was a 1940. We found 2 or 3 09s. So far as finds go, as Rob would say, you can't get mad at that. So that was a pretty good box. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me tonight. I know it was kind of all of a sudden, but I needed to check my Streamlabs setup out a little bit, and it turned into a 3.5 hour stream. So I appreciate y'all hanging in with me. We got 5 viewers left. And me too, Stephanie. It's not the first root canal I've had, and he does a good job, so I'm hoping for a good outcome. So just kind of need to keep things took care of. But anyway, I'm fixing to head to bed. I appreciate you guys hanging with me tonight. Thanks for making this another enjoyable, almost 2-box hunt of nickels and pennies. And that's what I'll be doing most of the time. So if you enjoyed it, give me a like and hit that notification bell so you can see when I'm come on again. And we'll see you the next time I've got some boxes to hunt. And maybe for a little bit tomorrow. Just watch for the notification if you're online. I appreciate y'all hanging with me. Have a good night, everybody. Good night, Southern Metal.